Rock blood raiding parties are cutting loose in the fields around Usiga.
They're cutting loose in those fields again, and we're heading off to go cut them down.
Biggest farm in the area. If there are survivors, and I hope there are, you will find them held captive there. Do what you can. Every prisoner freed is one less slave used by the enemy, and
repay the dead in kind if you follow. Yeah, I follow. I follow, Lunar.
We'll avenge a dozen times over.
I am back with another. Oh, yeah, I had to get that guy. I'm back with another CataTide with the bots. Just here to relax, slay rats, and kill chaos. I'm here with a Pyromancer build. Playing Bolt Staff. I don't normally play Bolt Staff. I actually don't like Bolt Staff all that much. God, you know something else I don't like are all these arrow boys. I'm gonna check this item up here. It's usually something that spawns up here, and it's an incendiary. I'd say it was worth checking. But yeah, you heard me correctly. I don't like Bolt Staff all too much, and I don't like the slowdown that holding the bolt imposes upon me. So I don't like it when I'm just kind of in this really slow animation here. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like this left click attack that it has. It's not super effective in most cases. I don't like the amount of overcharge that the bolt applies. So it applies a lot of overcharge, like this bolt here. It uses up a lot of overcharge, so I don't like that. I don't like the way the bolt travels. I know it's just like, you know, I'm kind of spouting off like a lot of personal opinions on why I don't like it. I mean, obviously somebody else might find all of these issues to not be an issue for them in particular. And I totally, you know, can get how somebody else aren't bogged down by all of these weaknesses that I personally have with the weapon. I don't like how much damage it does to teammates. You know, if you miss, it's a lot of friendly fire damage. You know, I'm sure people have been on the receiving end of a fully charged bolt from a Sienna before and understand how much that hurts.
I don't. I blame the Northlanders. They all shall burn.
Too good for them, if you ask me.
But I personally found a build that I use here with that I use here with Pyromancer with it, that kind of negates all of those weaknesses that I just said that I personally find with the staff. So naturally, Pyromancer, since her little rework that she had a while ago, she has 50% more overcharge, just a higher capacity for overcharge, as evident by her larger than normal bar. And she also has access to a few talents that make using the bolt staff here a lot easier. Oh my goodness, we're just gonna get these headshots. I'm gonna burn this other fire grenade here during this horde wave. I'm gonna drag them out to the field here, make it a little easier. I say that, and I'm being sandwiched by the horde. But this dissipating rictus ability that she has lets her charge up those bolt shots 50% faster, which is just massive. You saw how fast I was getting those bolt shots off. And of course it keeps you from overcharge explosion. Oh, can we get him? Nope, not quite. It doesn't help with, you know, the projectile. I'm just bad at using the staffs. You know, I gotta get better at predicting the projectile trajectory. So she doesn't really do anything with that complaint in regards to that. But with all of her increases in damage as well, it also makes this left click attack actually not too terribly bad to use against infantry and whatnot. As long as you're keeping an eye on the buff for dissipating rictus in wherever you keep your you know, the icons for your buffs. In my case, it's the bottom left corner there. And I can just kind of keep up this left click attack on infantry, which does do quite a fair bit of damage, you know, with, combined with On the Precipice and her high capacity for crits. Woo! This berserker out of nowhere. Bots are a little stuck there. I'm going to try to move down the road here until they teleport. There you go. You do also have to keep in mind that I am utilizing this ale that I always use, which you know, can be interpreted a little bit away in you know, as cheating. That is, if you're one to play mostly with real people, that is. Cool, and I'm telling you what, those crits even on Chaos Warriors. I don't know if I'm going to be able to save him. Oh, it might be able to. Hey, we saved the dwarf. Get a bunch of heavy attacks with the flail on this Chaos Warrior. That kind of keeps him chain staggered. There you go. Want to get some more fast attacks off with the Bolt Staff here. Now I am running the Fleet Foot. I think that's what it's called. Or Fleet Flame, I think it's called. Whatever that that 3 stacks of the Eagle is in my bottom left corner there. It's whenever you score a crit, you gain 5% move speed.
That sounds like a factor. So much for that assassin.
I found that this left click attack from the Bolt Staff procs that move speed buff very well, very quickly, and having that 15% extra move speed is actually massive. You can run like anything else on that row. I choose to just simply run the move speed because I do very much like to utilize it to help me maneuver around hordes and such. I got these two bozos over here, kind of chilling. There you go.
You see it? That's a warp fire thrower. Move, move, move.
Is that a... That's a Chaos Patrol. Let's see if we can deal with them. I'll use this potion as well. Gonna have to kite a little bit here. And kind of backtracked a little bit, but you know what? We dealt with them. That Chaos Patrol is good. I really just like the Fleet Flame, like I said here, to just maneuver around hordes and such. You really shouldn't ever underestimate move speed. It makes it really easy to dodge attacks naturally. When you're, of course, you can manually dodge attacks by, you know, actually using the dodge key and stuff. But having just natural move speed to dodge attacks just by simply holding down your movement keys is also just, it's just not to be underestimated. I also noticed that this left click attack also does a really good job at regenning cooldown. So I noticed when I do a lot of these left click attacks, it's giving me a lot of regen. And there's a potion over here, which I'm gonna want for the upcoming boss fight at the farm. Ooh, 2 potions. Now I am running concoction. Decanter can be better in certain situations. Oh. That one Marauder altering the trajectory of my burning head.
Healing dropped over here.
I don't know if I mentioned this neither, but there is one good thing to Bolt Staff, and that's holding the bolt here doesn't generate any overcharge. which is pretty nice. I think most staffs, when you hold down the charge key, it'll generate a little bit of overcharge here and there. Now, some people might find the left click here to be less than efficient. You might find just doing a bunch of charge bolts into a horde like that might be better. It might be. You know, I'm not too proficient with bolt staff. Like I said, I don't normally use it too often. But there's no denying that just holding down left click like this and just doing a bunch of light attacks with the bolt staff is fun. I always struggled to find like a use for those light attacks that the bolt staff's capable of, because like I said, I think most people will find that the heavy bolt staff here is, or the heavy bolt attack is, you know, generally what you're gonna want to use in most situations.
Healing drops here. Okay.
And I kind of just always wanted a reason to use those light attacks, and I feel like having Dissipating Rictus there kind of makes using them just really fun. Just those constant machine gun fire light attacks. And like I said, it also procs Fleet Flame really well. Now I'm also running, I think it's called Martial Study. It's the 5% extra attack speed in the second row, which, you know, it's very generic. It's not really unique or anything like that. I find that bonus move speed to just sort of be I find that bonus move speed to just be, or the bonus attack speed to just be very useful for the flail when I use the flail. So I'm running 5% on the weapon, on the charm, 5% attack speed that is, on the weapon, on the charm, and then having that extra 5% for a total of 15. Just makes the flail feel really good. It can be, if you're not running any of that attack speed, the flail kind of feels very sluggish in my opinion, and it can be a little difficult to use. Now, I'm also running on hit with the flail as well. Pyromancer has access to on hit and on kill temp HP talents. I run the on hit, and I generally do. I've said this, I've mentioned this before when I use the flail. I generally do this combo where I just do the sweeping attacks. Where this is the light one. This is the light one attack here, and then you can change the light one into the heavy 2. So you're just doing this double sweep attack across your screen, which is very good at generating that on hit temp HP. The overhead attack isn't good for generating the on hit. It's only going to hit the one enemy technically. The explosion hits all, a bunch of other enemies, but it doesn't count towards your temp HP. So it's really good at dealing damage to the heavy one here, but it's not good at generating anything. You can get some good kills with it if you're doing on kill temp HP. And at the risk of this Stormer being a nuisance, and this is exactly what she is good at doing. Just absolutely bursting down monsters. And why not? You don't have much left, but I'm going to use this other potion. And that is one very dead Minotaur. That dude didn't stand a chance, man. Sometimes there's an item that spawns right here. Nah, okay. We're just gonna keep moving then. Yeah, that dissipating rictus, along with
Can't outrun the fire.
this bolt staff charge, you know, that 50% extra charge speed is massive.
Medical supplies.
You hear that, mate? Glory?
Oh,
I love it. There's a walk by and thrower nearby.
And this is a very good Sigmar shield here. On top of the scaffolding. This is just an easy place to fight, really. I mean, oh, come on! I can't believe I missed that, man. What? Oh, I still got the credit for the kill, even though he killed himself on the fence. That's funny. Oh my god, I can't believe. Oh my god, and you took 2 heavy hits? Jesus. What the hell was that Bestigor on, man?
what a hot rat. What a show. So much for the blight storm.
Yeah, this heavy one attack is, with the flail, is brilliant for a bunch of crowd control. But like I said, it's not, if you're running on hit, it's not too terribly good. And I found myself, because I was killing enemies, high health enemies that is, with the bolt staff more often, I found running the on hit temp HP to be a little bit more beneficial.
There's Chaos Warrior. Delicious.
Since infantry will be more likely, like here, like you see me killing the mauler with it. Oh, hey. Yeah, you can't deny bolt staff being really good at sniping specials like that super far away. That is definitely one of the strengths. And yeah, like I said, I really like utilizing this light attack. You just have to keep in mind the buff duration for dissipating rictus. It's only 12 seconds. I mean, but look how much special bar I've already got generated towards the next burning head after using it. It's actually crazy. And then I can just use it again and then just go about doing this some more, you know? Now I'm using Hunter. Oh, he's like up here somewhere. Holy crap. Oh god, yeah, I ain't got no angle on him. I'm gonna fall down into the river here. Storm shouldn't get me down here. This is an awkward place to fight with this tree in the way. Yeah, the boss don't know how to get up the tree neither. They have to go around.
All talent, no training.
But yeah, I didn't realize like how good it was at generating cooldown.
One more blow, Bardin, and there'll be bits of you everywhere.
It's just I mean, it could also just be that burning head has a relatively low cooldown. But I find that, you know, using this light attack is also just a lot better in terms of just like limiting friendly fire as well, because it's not gonna do, you know, it only deals I think like 15 to like 40 damage depending if you crit or not. You know, which is a hell of a lot less than, like, you know, 200-300 damage that you're capable of with the bolt. So, you know, you're not going to chunk your teammates for a third of their HP if you accidentally hit them.
An immolated foe for every scratch, I swear.
And I'm going to heal these guys, because if I go too far away, they're going to consume healing, thinking that they can still get to the healing back here. So I'll, of course, make sure that they are healed and all those are used. Now, I think on Cataclysm, I'm hitting a breakpoint for Storm Vermin to one-shot them. Oh, what's this? What's this blade in my way? Come on with this shit. Oh, I can't even shoot through there anyway. I think if I crit these guys, I think I one-shot them. At least on Cataclysm. I think on Legend, I think all these elites die in just one bolt, regardless on Legend. Which is super powerful. I'm gonna hit this now, and I'm gonna throw down a incendiary bomb. Kind of just make quick and easy work of this horde.
Warming up. You don't know the meaning of those words, Barney. Die, filthy gas
Give me that. Give me that potion. And yeah, man, I really I really like Pyromancer, man. She's so much fun. She has so many different ways that you can build her. And I seem to have activated the fire barrel there. Oh, and just see that? This is what I'm always saying with the heavy attack on the flail. He was gearing up that overhead charge, that overhead attack, this Chaos Warrior, and I knocked him out of that overhead attack, which is massive. And the bots are chasing a special or something over here. I think they were chasing someone. So I kind of wanted to move a little closer to them, get some support. You should always try to be aware of your surroundings. That doesn't just mean enemies, it means your teammates as well. And you know what? I'm gonna heal myself. Wizard. Ha. Yeah, you can see I can still one-shot even on Cataclysm these maulers. I think if they attack crits, I mean the critical for a bolt attack is insane. It's like I said, it's like upwards of like 300 damage or something. It's crazy. And being able to rapid fire these bolts like that with dissipating Rictus is also absolutely insane. And there's more healing right here, which is there's a crazy amount of healing in this game. I'm gonna make use of it. Is that another? Oh my god, I didn't even see this one. You know what? Yeah, why not? Come here, dwarf. Come here. Why the hell not? So I really like to use Burning Head for groups of infantry, especially groups of Skaven slaves. I feel like it really cuts through Skaven slaves like more than any other type of infantry. I'm sure it has some sort of bonuses maybe to it that it has. Yeah, okay, maybe I can. Well, a good Sigmar shield also works. I'm not sure like all the specifics that Burning Head has and whatnot. I'm sure someone out there has data mined all of these stats that it has. Ooh. Oh! That was a long shot. That Chaos Mauler is all the way out there on the wall, just minding his own business. You know what? Nah, he wasn't minding his own business. He's causing terror in the farms. He had to go. But here, like, just like this, like, oh my god, look at all those Skaven slaves it just rips through, you know? Whenever I get a chance to use Burning Head on a large amount of Skaven slaves, I like to take advantage of that. It just seems like a very good use for it. And this is a lot of enemies here. I think this is a good opportunity for another firebomb, another really effective incendiary here. And why not? We're just gonna do another Burning Head and just do a whole bunch of light attacks on these bozos as they try to climb up, thinking that's a good idea. Go down and free these last prisoners here. Man, like, you see how close? I'm only 10 seconds off my next Burning Head. Like, that's crazy. I feel like I just used it, you know? Like, it's crazy how effective, how much cooldown regen you get with using that light attack on the bolt staff. Why not? I'm just gonna heal and. Oh, did I not? Oh, I didn't. I drank the potion, but I didn't use my burn again. That was my fault. Let's try that again, where I use burning it this time. Just goes to prove that I am, as always, as I always say and demonstrate, I am not immune to mistakes. And man, we are just cutting these Chaos Warriors down, man. Holy crap. Don't you push me with that shield. What are you thinking? There's a lot of enemies inbound here. And as always, whenever I play this map and come to the end, you know I'm not going to shy away from a horde, even when the portal is right next to me. And we're going to cut this Chaos Horde down to size, make them regret terrorizing the citizens of the farm here. Oh my god, there's so many of them. How many more are you gonna send? How many more? Bring them all on, by the thousands for all I care. What were you thinking? What were you thinking terrorizing these farmers? You knew we would come. Alright, I think it's finally calmed down. Are there any Chaos Warriors lurking in the field still? It don't look like it. I think we're clear. Mission successful. Not too bad. A troll, I believe, at the beginning, if I remember correctly. Chaos Patrol and a Minotaur that we hunted. Not too shabby. And yeah, it's a very strong glass cannon build. Glass cannon, of course, Pyromancer. Most of her kit is glass cannon. And they're at 70,000. Holy shit! I mean, I know I was excessive with the tomfoolery in that game, but holy shit, that's wild. Very, very nice. As always, I appreciate you watching and watching me have fun play these games. I hope you had fun watching, and I will see you in the next CataTide video. GG.